Yes. Yeah, morning all. So myself, I'm Vijay. Like I hold 17 plus years of experience, which includes nearly 8 plus years of experience in Python environment. So my experience includes design, development, and implementation of Python and Django based applications. Well versed in implementing different Python libraries like NumPy, CP, Pandas, Matplotlib, URLlib, etc. So as part of today's demo, I will be covering the following topics. So before I start, can anyone please confirm, is my voice clear or not? Is my screen visible or not? Yes,
Yes, sir, it's clear and visible.
fine, thank you. So as part of today's demo, I'll be covering this following topics. Why Python? Why Python? Who can learn Python? How Python was built? See, why Python means Python is not a kind of technology which is very recently introduced. It was introduced in the year 1989. Why all of a sudden Python has got a great boom? And who can learn Python? Are there any prerequisites for learning Python? No. Anyone can update with Python. The statements of Python looks like normal English statements. They are not as complex as other programming. How Python was built. How Python was built, right? By taking the features or advantages from multiple programming languages, right? Python real-time applications. Python real-time applications. What kind of applications are we developing today by using Python? Python usage, Python usage. Which companies are using Python and top most applications built using Python? Python features as compared with other programming. Right. Python comparison with other programming. Coding wise, you can check length wise, complexity wise, how simple this Python statements. Reasons why Python is suddenly super popular, right? Okay, Python scope and job market. Okay, why Python, right? Why Python, right? Python is a general purpose programming. Yes, I define Python in 5 lines. Yes, it's a general purpose programming. Any kind of applications. What do you mean by general purpose programming, right? Yes. So before Python, there were some programming languages. Before Python, there were some programming languages like Pascal, Fortran, COBOL. These programming languages are purpose based. They are used for a specific purpose, not for all the purpose, right? They are used for a specific purpose, not for all the purposes. Yes. Pascal, Fortran, COBOL. Pascal for complicated mathematical applications, Fortran for scientific applications, COBOL for business applications. These are used for specific purposes. These are purpose-based languages. But a language which is suitable for developing any kind of application, right? Such a language we call it as general purpose programming. Such a language we call it as what? General purpose programming, right? Yes. Okay. Pascal, Fortran, COBOL. These are purpose-based, used for a specific purpose, but a language which is suitable for developing any kind of applications. Such a language we call it as general purpose programming. Means Python is a general purpose programming. There's any kind of application we can develop using Python, like web applications, animation applications, gaming applications, embed applications, networking applications, desktop applications, right? This way, wide varieties of applications can be developed by using Python. And secondly, multi-programming features. I give a labor example for this multi-programming, right? So multi-programming features means what all the features we see in different other programmings, all the programming features, all the programming language features, everything you are going to see in Python. All the programming features we see in Python. So that's why we call Python as a hybrid language. Means Python has taken some features from one programming, some other features from other programming. In this way, from multiple programming languages, it has taken the features from. High level language. High level language, right? Yes. Python is a high level. So there are two types of languages. Low level languages. Low level languages. Secondly, like high level languages. Low level languages and high level languages. Low level languages, what? Like assembly level language. Low level languages like assembly level language. This language is firstly not human understandable. They are not human understandable, right? They are not portable. They cannot be, okay. Not human understandable. Secondly, they are not portable. And machine, right? They cannot run on all the hardware and all the operating system. So there are two types of languages, low level and high level. Low level languages are not human understandable. They cannot be, they're not portable. They cannot be carried. Machine dependent. Cannot run on all the hardware and all the operating. High level language like Python. High level language like Python, right? Yes. So human understandable, right? Human understandable. Human understandable, portable, machine independent. Okay, human understandable, they look like normal English statements, portable and machine independent. They can run on all the hardware and all the operating systems. Yes. So it's a high level language, interpreted, right? Line by line execution, which makes debugging easy. User friendly programming or programmer friendly programming, right? Which provides simple syntaxes, right? Okay. So Python has got what features? Python has got what programming features means? Yes. Python has got Python has procedural oriented programming features. Yes. Procedural oriented programming. Procedural oriented programming example like C language. It has got the features of C language. It has got the features of object oriented programming. Object oriented programming like example C++, Java. Next, scripting. Scripting, right? Example, shell script. Procedural oriented programming like C language. Object oriented programming like C++, Java. Scripting like shell script. And this modular programming. Modular 3, right? Yes. Procedural oriented programming like C language. Object oriented programming like C++, Java. Scripting like shell script. Modular programming like Modular 3. So Python has got all these programming features, just like C language, C++, Java, Modular 3, right? In this way, we can develop many different types of applications. So that's why we call Python as a hybrid language. See, if you talk about this Java, right? Python and Java are the two major programming languages today used for enterprise applications creations. Okay. So if you compare like Java and Python, one second. Okay. If you talk about Java and Python, see the Java programmers or developers are strictly restricted to use only object-oriented programming, right? Without object-oriented programming, you cannot write a Java program or application. Compulsorily, we need to go with object-oriented programming. But in Python, without object-oriented programming, yes, with modular programming, right? We can develop different types of applications. So if you talk in the year 2010, if you go back like that, 10 to 12 years, right? In the year 2010, we see the usage of Java, right? 43% used in the industry. In 2010, Python, right? Python. Nobody knows that there was a programming language like Python. Only 3% used. But later, the 2020, the usage of Python has increased. Java, 19%. And in 2020, right, the usage of Python increased to 31%, right? So year to year, right, there is the usage of Python is increasing a lot as we are developing many different types of applications today. So at the end of the session, I'll be just briefing you about, right, the usage of Python, usage of different programming languages in today's market, right? Means what is the percentage usage of different programming languages? And Python is the number one ranked programming. Yes. Okay. So, and Python has got great boom today because of this modular programming. 89, it has got the concept of modules. 89,300 inbuilt modules Python is providing for different domains, right? 89,300 inbuilt modules Python is providing for different, whatever environment you are from, Python is providing a module. Whether you're from networking or testing or animations or data science, whatever environment, right? Python has got modules. I talk about these modules, right? Which you won't see in other programming languages. Separate modules, right? We have got separate modules for, okay, for data science. Data science, right? It has got separate modules. Second, like big data. So nearly like 10 to 15 models we have got for data science environment, like the plottings, visualizations, data analysis, like matplotlib, numpy, pandas, mat, okay, cp, scikit-learn, all this. For big data applications also, right? Separate modules Python provides. Separate modules for testing or test cases also, we have got separate modules Python provides. For networking, we have got separate framework called Twisted Python for this networking applications. Yes, for operating system, OS kind of activities. For operating system, right? The name of the model itself is OS. We can perform many operations, OS related operations using this. And for every database, there is a module. For every database, right? Python provides a module using which we can easily connect to any database for Oracle. Python, if it wants to connect with Oracle, yes. If Python wants to connect to Oracle, right? So separate module Python has got, right? CX underscore Oracle, right? CX underscore Oracle module, using which we can connect with Oracle. For every database like MySQL, it has got PyMySQL, and for SQL Server, we have got PyODBC, using which we can connect with database. So just by writing Python code and executing the Python code, you can go and check table will get created in the database. And you can perform all the other operations. And here for each and every file format, for example, for Excel files, we have got separate model Python is providing for Excel. So by writing Python code and executing it, right, you can go and check Excel workbook gets created. If you want to create sheets, sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, and create multiple sheets. Okay, not only Excel files, right? If you got like a CSV, comma, separated values files, JSON files, JavaScript object notation, PDF files, XML files, for each and every file formats, the separate modules available. For mathematical operations, math module, and for generating graphs, normal graphs, bar graphs, histograms, scatter plots, stack plots, any type of graph we can generate using Python. Topmost of, okay. Python real-time applications. Python real-time applications, right? Yes. What kind of applications are we developing today by using Python? So mostly used in creation of web applications. Yes, a lot of web applications we're developing today using a framework called Django, the Django, right? So the Django, at a rapid speed, you can develop a web application with very less coding, not even 1/4 coding compared with other programming languages. It has got its own database, SQLite. And many flexible features provided by Django as compared to the other frameworks. Apart from this, this is mostly used for automation applications using technologies like data science, IoT, DevOps. Okay. So if we talk about this IoT, it is a physical network or device embedded with software, sensors, electronics for exchanging data, collecting data, and controlling the things from the place where you are, right? So in this 90% coding in Python. And for data science, we perform data analysis, data predictions, data classifications, data clustering, data recommendations, right? So it's a blend of technique. The main technique what we see in data science, right? Yes. ML, machine learning. within this machine learning, we have got we have got many techniques available within this machine learning, right? Yes. Regression, classification, clustering, recommendations, right? For all these techniques to implement, we require a language. So Python is the mostly used. Yes. Even DevOps environment also, right? Python is one of the best scripting language. Yes. And using which it has got, it's one of the best scripting language using which we can just decrease the time taken for the DevOps lifecycle. Apart from this, used for big data applications, big data, right? Yes. Big data applications, right? So today you should have seen KBs of data, or MBs of data, or GBs you should have seen, or even TBs. But beyond that, we have got petabytes, exabytes, zettabytes. Okay. From TB onwards, we say like big data or huge data. So for this huge data storage and huge data processing, we have got tools like PySpark. Spark with Python implementation, right? We say like PySpark. Okay. Apart from this, yes. We got CP. Apart from this, for numerical analysis, we have got a module called NumPy, numerical Python. Apart from this, right? Yes. Scientific applications for numerical analysis. For graphical user interface and for animation applications. For GUI applications, for animation applications, you have got modules. And apart from that, for game development, lot of games are getting developed today by using Python. Game development, right? Yes. Lot of games are getting developed. I said like single user, multi-user online games. So especially for developing games in Python, right? We have got a framework called Pygame. It's a framework given by Python for developing games, not only Pygame. We have got like PyCora, one more framework given by Python for developing games. And for 3D games, right, we have got framework like PySoy. Apart from this, scheduling tasks, right? Yes, we have got Airflow for it. And testing or test cases. And for software development, right? Software development. Software development, right? Yes. Software developers make use of Python as a support language. Yes. For business applications. For business applications, right? Okay, Python is one of the best choice for developing e-commerce systems. But one of the hottest application of Python, right? Database applications. So Python can connect with any database. Yes. Okay. Apart from this, for networking applications, right? Yes. Especially for networking applications, we have got a framework Python is providing, like Twisted Python. This was a framework given by Python for networking applications. And for audio video applications, right? As part of the course, we'll be discussing some audio and video related applications. Apart from this, right? Web scraping data from different websites. Apart from this, like embedded applications. So embedded applications, right? Yes. One of the famous embedded application like Raspberry Pi. Raspberry Pi, right? Yes, one of the famous. Apart from this, right? For CAD or 3D CAD applications. CAD or 3D CAD applications, right? Yes. For computer aided designing. And apart from this, like computer vision, like face detection, color detection, object detection, right? Yes. Yes. CAD applications, compute. Okay, next. For desktop applications creations, right? So in this way, we have got many applications we can create today by using Python. Yes. Single user console applications, right? Yes. Desktop applications. Yes. Who are using Python today? Who are using Python? Means which companies are using Python? Topmost applications built using Python. Google using Python for its web search system, right? Google using Python for its web search system. Yes. Yahoo using Python. YouTube using Python for its video sharing service. Yes. Uber pricing algorithm implemented using Python. Instagram built Instagram, right? Yes. Instagram. The prime reason for Instagram to choose for Python is its Python practicality and Python hybrid features. Even NASA is using Python today for research and development activities because of this Python hybrid features. And some applications like Quora, Reddit, Pinterest, all these are developed using Python. And Netflix, using Python for security, automation, and subscription related things, right? Very less coding. Okay. Very less coding, simple syntaxes, interactive mode. Interactive mode means in the search panel, right? Type CMD and say enter, right? You can see this Python version gets so Python. Okay. If we type Python here, Python version will be displayed and Python interpreter, three arrow symbol, right? You can type any valid Python statements. I'm saying what is 4 plus 5? X is 10, Y is 4. What is X plus Y? What is X minus Y? What is X into Y? X to the power of Y. Any valid Python statements you can type and check, right? Yes. Okay. X equal to hello HELLO, right? HELLO. Print X into 3. Prints hello for 3 times. With comes out right answers. Okay. Next, wide varieties of applications, multi-programming features. Multi-programming features, right? Yes. Wide varieties of applications. Many built-in libraries. Yes. So these are the reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular. Very less coding, simple syntaxes, interactive mode, multi-programming features, wide varieties of applications, and many built-in libraries, 89,300 modules for different environments, right? Now I'll just open Google and I'll just show you right? The usage of different programming languages, right? Yes. Yes. Popular coding language. Yes, popular coding language, right? Yes. So you can just see this. Yes. Results for this. Yes. Yeah, just I'll take 5-10 minutes more. Yes. So here, Python remains the most popular programming languages. Python stands first. Next comes Java, JavaScript. So this, observe this, the most popular programming language, Python, Java, JavaScript. Most popular programming language. Can you see here? Python, JavaScript, Java, all this. Yes. Most popular programming language, top programming language. Okay, just observe here. In 2022, you can see here Python stands first. Next comes Java and other programmings, right? Yes. In 2021 also, right? You can check it. One second, I'll come back to this. 2021, you can say Python stands number one ranked. Next comes Java, JavaScript. Yes. See the usage of Python in the current industry, right? You can see the big circle, 31% for Python, Java 19%, C Sharp, all this, right? The other things. And even if we can see that volume of job openings, average salaries for Python, right? Python, you can see that average salaries. Ranking by job openings, Python and SQL, right? They say this stands first in this job openings. You can see like a lot of jobs for Python today. So you can see like Python jobs. Yes. Just see this Python jobs. 21,141 Python job vacancies in Hyderabad itself. Python jobs, 1,46,303 Python openings. And apart from this Python, if you go for Django, right? People who know Django is very less. People who are command on this Django is very less. Okay, fine. Django jobs. 2,000, 22,000, right? 3,000 here. 1,000 plus Django jobs, right? Yes. And if I come to this course content, right? What I'll be discussing in this. Python basics, Python history, applications, features, versions, installation, flavors, Python operations, modes, batch modes, edit mode, Python data types, variables, constants. Yes, input output statements, operators in Python, Python IDEs, working with different IDEs in Python, right? In real time use IDEs like PyCharm, PyDev, Jupyter, Spider, Eclipse. Okay. Looping statements, strings in Python, string indexing, string slicing, string functions, string methods, string special characters, collections in Python, list tuple sets and dictionaries, list operations, list indexing, list slicing, list functions, list methods, list addresses. Okay. Python list, tuples, sets, dictionaries, functions in Python, functional types of arguments, default, non-default, keyword, non-keyword, and types of functions like lambda function, map function, filter function, reduce function, right? Modules in Python, how to rename, how to reload. Yes. Packages in Python, errors and exception handling, right? File handling, object-oriented programming in brief, regular expressions in Python, database database access. I will be showing you the installation of one database and working with that database. Python date and time, operating system module, and see, I'll be discussing many modules related to different environments like data science, big data, OS modules, Python date and time, graphic module, right? And how to create our own modules in Python. GUI, Excel workbook, data analytics, introduction to data science, Pandas model in brief, NumPy module in brief, right? And Matplotlib. These 30 topics in brief, it will be discussed as part of this Python. People who wants to go for Django frameworks, installation, architecture, Django applications, Django views, templates, Django admin, models. Okay. And apart from this, right? Apart from this Django, UI technologies, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap will be discussed along with the database. So just 2 minutes. Python, right? So in Python, you will, so first thing is Python core, Python advanced application oriented models. I'll be spending nearly 70 hours for this, 2 months to 2.5 months, right? Yes. The fee structure is just 5K. Plus, apart from this, people who wants to go for full stack, like web development, using technologies like HTML, CSS, plus the Django framework. In this 15 to 20 applications creations, I'll be showing you step by step, and apart from that project. So this takes nearly 60 hours. So totally 130 hours. The 60 hours, right? Yes. And the fee structure 7,000. But as a package, if you take both at a time, so this fee structure is 10K. Yes. So you'll be given the recorded video every day you'll be getting the recorded video, soft copy of the notes once you get enrolled. Yes. Assignments and tasks. Soft copy. And a WhatsApp group will be created. WhatsApp group will be created for technical discussions, right? If anyone get error, can take the snap of it and post in the WhatsApp, right? Yes, anybody can answer, I'll be answering. If you got any queries, now you can go with your queries, right, everyone? Okay. So tomorrow also everyone can attend the session, same time using the same link to see more on this, right? Fine. So I'm stopped for now. We'll continue tomorrow, more discussion on this. Yes. Thank you all for your time. Thank you. Meet you all.
Thank you.
Okay.